So I'm back again. Welcome back for another episode of How to Food. So in this one, we're continuing with more footwork, and basically, if you watched the last one, you saw the back and forth. But I also wanted to add in, what happens if you're not dealing with, if you're not dealing in a situation where you don't have freedom to move back and forth. What happens if you are dealing with an extra aggressive opponent, they put you on your back foot, and retreating is no longer an option. There's a wall behind you, a cliff, whatever. Like, especially if you fight Sanda, this would help. You would think, because they're on a raised platform. You get backed off, you lose, right? You lose a point. So basically, what I'm trying to say is sidestep, move in a circle, right? So let's say you are in your open stance, right? And you want to, let's just say you're fighting a guy who's using the peekaboo stance like Mike Tyson did, right? Getting past their forward guard is nigh impossible without having trade blows. It's something you don't want to do in any situation. I don't want to do it. I'm not saying I have a glass jaw or anything like that, but getting hit, even if you are tough, it wears on you after a while. Isn't that right, George Foreman? With that said, so let's just say you want to get on a side where they're on guard. It's just right out of the art of war. You want to defeat an enemy, you attack where they are largely unguarded. You attack where they are weakest. So I'm a lefty. So chances are I might fight southpaw, right? Get that forward stance, right? So what I can do, I can paw at them. I can move to this angle, right? Not everything has to be forward and backwards. There's side, 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 side. Look at the feet. Going at an angle, right? Right? I don't want to do this. Why? Because when I do this, I show them my back. And unless I'm preparing for a spin kick, which even at that angle, I wouldn't recommend. In martial arts, there's a good chance when doing spin kicks, and I'll cover that in another video, you don't want to show a person your back. They get your back, good way to get choked out, good way someone go upside your head, lights out. You don't want to do that. But always want to keep a possible weapon in front of you. So like, let's say, if my hands will be up, but for now you pay attention to the feet. So I'm to this side, right? I'm on their side. But if they're facing me like this, right, and they haven't moved fast enough, they haven't reacted fast enough, I can boom, boom, right? Side kick them. Getting hit there, they're unguarded. Hip's gonna cave in, might hit their ribs, right? This is good. Or side, hit that low kick, cave that knee in, right? But let's just say you're dealing with an aggressive fighter. Let's just say, okay, here's a scenario. You're fighting karate people. And one thing I can tell you about karate people is they are linear fighters. They're very aggressive linear fighters. So they will come at you in a straight line. Definitively finish you with a straight line motion. That reverse punch, that forward kick, what have you. That's fine. You just don't want to move back. Let's say you're at a tournament, right? You don't want to be constantly moving back. Here's a move that I love doing from my style of kung fu called Mahjong Lawhorn, or Lost Track in English. It's called backpedaling. And so backpedaling, what that consists of is moving back, but in a circular motion, right? Circular motion, right? So if they come at me with a side kick or a jab or a reverse punch, basically a straight line attack or a side kick. What I want to do is dodge that, attack. It's a straight line attack. Like it could be a sword, it could be a spear, as in the olden days. So what I want to do, you pay attention to the feet, right? Look at these feet. I push off like I'm going to do a retreat, but instead of this foot going all the way back, I sink into it and I make a U shape. Or, if not, I can sink into it and with my back foot, hook around. So that way, I'm on their back. This is how it looks from the right side, for my southpaw guys, all right? Push back, right? I push back, hook around. I act like I'm gonna push back, but I push back a little, hook around, right? It's a good way to get on someone's back. So I can go for 45-degree angles, right? Or I can push back, get on their side. I can push back, hook around, and if they've overshot themselves, like say I'm throwing a side kick, right? A stepping side kick, right? Boom. Throwing that stepping side kick, right? And I want to evade. I'm fighting a mirror image, right? So I want to evade. I back, I rear back, sink, hook around. And I'm back on the side, I'm on their back. This is a good position to be in. This is how you can score points quickly. This is how you can score knockouts quickly. Now, really, for my kickboxers out there, for my people who use hands and feet, also, footwork can be used to describe or disguise kicks. So let's just say I'm moving, right? I'm moving at that 45-degree angle. Well, if you're moving at a 45-degree angle and you're slipping a punch, let's say you're slipping a punch, you're moving at a 45-degree angle, you can use that time it takes to slip a punch to hook their leg. So, you remember when I did that 45-degree angle and I brought my leg up for a kick, right? Well, instead of throwing that little side kick, I scoop, sweep, right? That's another angle at which you can throw a kick. And you get their back leg, sweep them down, keep moving. This is good for when you want to get away from someone attacking you, or extra aggressive opponents, right? So, duck, but keep that back straight, right? And act like you're gonna run, but instead of running and pulling that leg up to throw another kick, it's run, sweep. Run, sweep. Run, sweep. Run, sweep. So in other words, each move can transition into the next. So if I'm retreating, advancing, I can't retreat too much, come in, right? I'm on their back, slip a punch, sweep, miss a sweep, kick at the knee, advance again. They all are connected. That is your basic footwork. Maybe next time, or some other time, I'll show you how footwork works in grappling. All right? Well, that's it for tonight. I hope you guys learned something. Just remember, be water, be open, train hard, get stronger, and learn, my friends. Good night.